All right, so let's talk about copywriting.
Yeah, like last week, or I guess it's really the week before, Hunter, when you were posting the Acne Lie blog, I had written the blog, but I had you posting it when we were, you were learning Squarespace, so I had you posting the blog, and I had you go back like 3 times because like there was an indent in the paragraphs, and then the typeface was wrong, and you had bolded something, and then there was double space between the paragraphs instead of single space, and I think I had you go back like 3 or 4 times. And this is before I even got the picture finally. And then you had to go back in and add the picture, but that's a different topic. But I had you go back several times to change these little things. And it wasn't anything you did wrong. There's nothing against you, but that's an example of, these details really do matter.
Yeah.
And especially when you're doing things like web copy, whether it's a blog post or building a website or even putting it up on social media, sometimes the platform you're working on will change things. It will change the formatting. I did not put a space there, but it puts a space there. So you really have to again be detailed and double check yourself. It's like, oh, I know I didn't put a period there, but after you saved the whole thing, look, there's a second period. Because these things just happen sometimes.
Yeah, they do. I'm like, how did this happen?
And
there's like a whole paragraph here that shouldn't be here. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. But, so sometimes those things happen, and, you just need to pay attention to those little details. And sometimes, like if you've misspelled a word, or, you forgot a space between 2 words, or you have a double space after period, heaven forbid, and all the rest is single space after period or something like that. And so you may not notice it in your draft form, like if you're typing a thing up in Word or Notepad or something like that before you copy it in, or you're just saving it as a draft, you may not notice it as a draft.
Right.
Sometimes you don't notice these things until you see it in a different way, like literally. Like I will do that, and since I do a lot of editing, more fiction editing, outside of work would help too, but still I do a lot of editing, and sometimes I won't notice a mistake if I'm reading a Word document. Yeah. But if it's printed out on a sheet of paper, then I notice all the mistakes. It's the same thing. Yeah. So if you have a draft saved or you're typing it in Word, then you may not notice these mistakes until after it's published live on the website, or, in your, if you have draft platform building before it goes live, whatever you're doing. You literally may not see it, and it doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It's just the way the human brain works. It's like you've read it in Word 600 times, so you kind of forget that it's there. Yeah. And then you see it in a different format. So that's just another detail about details and how they're important. Then, that's why I had you go back into the Acme Lie and change it like 3 times. Because it was just this one little thing, and you got all the spaces right, except for this last one. Now you got to go back in and change it again. It just happens, but you got to pay attention to those things, because those things matter, and those little things like that will detract from the professionalism of whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah.
The credibility, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the professionalism, both. So big. Authenticity and consistency. If I could just tattoo that on everybody's forehead, that will change your life in every way. In every arena. Not just social media, but it definitely applies to marketing.